Hello again, gamers. Welcome back to another Captain's Unboxing. I'm the board game captain.
I'm Lynn.
And today we are unboxing Hannibal and Hamilcar, Rome versus Carthage.
Poor Hamilcar. His little name is so much smaller.
Well, Hannibal's the more famous member of the family. So let's open this up and see what comes in the box there. I like this illustration on the front cover, the big shot of Hannibal and the elephants, the unit of elephants marching forward. Of course, one of his most famous things was marching the elephants across the Alps to attack
Those
Rome.
are some big dice.
Wow, this looks beautiful. Oh my God. Give me a moment. I need a moment. This looks amazing. Let's see those dice. Those are cool. They're huge. So it's not a standard D6.
No.
It's got a blank side.
And it's got like a blue dot, and the rest are diamonds.
What else do we have in there? There's all different dice.
There's ones with like...
There's one. I saw one with swords and horses.
Horse?
Yeah, those are horses and swords.
Shields.
There's all sorts of different dice here.
Yeah, there's this one with little triangles.
Yeah, I don't... We'll have to read the rules. I'm not sure. And
this die is bigger than all the other ones.
it is huge. Absolutely huge. Now, here we have quite a few decks of cards. Let's put them on the side right now because I want to... we'll open them to show some cards off in a minute. But first I want to get... Okay, I'll pass you the cards. You can do the cards. I'll do the minis. Here we have quite a few miniatures, which are for the generals. Now, I understand that this game allows you to play the generals of Rome and Carthage in two different time periods. There's a staple holding these together. Give me a moment. I'm trying to get it open. There we go. There's actually a staple on both sides. This might take me a moment. Let's see if I can... Come on. Don't want to lose the staple. Someone will step on it. There we go. Got this one staple out. Let's see if I can get the other staple out. Why don't you show off the cards while I'm working on this? So what do we have there?
Well, the backs look like they have elephants. And
Very
the
thematic.
fronts look like, well, this one says Cecilia Revolts.
Ooh.
Then it has, like, if your opponent has control, remove, certain things. So these just look like, stuff you could do. People you can get. There's Philip V of Macedon.
I just went and accidentally dropped all of these out in a way that now it's going to take me a while to figure out where they all go. But the blue are the the blue are the Carthaginians. These are Carthaginian generals for sure. And then the red miniatures are the Roman generals, because that definitely looks like Caesar there. Now, these miniatures look great, and they have stats on them. They have little numbers on the front there, statistics, which is really pretty cool. God, these guys look fantastic. Look at that. There's an imprint. I don't know if you can make it out on the camera. Let's see if I can get it really close. You can see of a ship on the shield there. These look fantastic. Really, really fantastic. Yeah, I love the look of these miniatures. These guys came out great. The generals really look awesome. Wow. Really, really cool production value on this game. I'm very excited to try this one. I already knew I was very excited to try this one, but I'm even more excited to try this one now. Having seen the pieces. Actually, it's not that hard. I'm actually able to figure out because each guy can only fit in one slot. I am figuring out where they go, even though I opened it upside down like a fool. I am finding where everybody goes. Some of them, though, there we go. I had to go through a few to find where he went. But yeah, no, these guys look fantastic. Oh man. Just really, really cool looking minis for the generals. So why don't you show off some more of the cards? Let's see what we got there on the cards.
These look like more events. There's a grain shortage, forced march, some revolts, some mercenaries and whatnot. Then these cards look like move cards. You can flank right, flank left, frontal assault.
I believe that's the combat system right there. The combat system in this game, I think, is wholly based on those cards that you reveal your tactics, and that's how you decide who wins. If your opponent has a card to counter your tactic card, they stop you.
And then these are look like extra special things you can do. You can stop your opponent from taking prizes and make your rolls better. And then then we have the actual characters. There's Hannibal. Hamilcar isn't even the second one. It's some dude named Hamilcar.
Hamilcar. I think I've heard of him. I think he was another Carthaginian general, actually.
Where's poor Hamilcar?
Well, he's a different time period. The thing about it is, I understand there's different scenarios in here, and you got to remember. So Hamilcar was the main general in I think the first Punic War, and Hannibal was much later. It was like the second or third Punic War or something.
There he is.
Yeah, so
he was like halfway down the characters.
They might be separated by the time periods. That's the thing, and you've got minis for all the different generals in the two different time periods, which is really pretty awesome. So is this the rule book?
Yes.
Okay, let's have a look. Whoa, sizable. Big pages. Let's see. Introduction, components, glossary of terms. So let me put it out here so I can show the camera. Setting up the game, reinforcements. So start to have some pictures and explanations of the cards here. Some diagrams. That's nice. A lot of text, though. Lots and lots of text. And here we have a full explanation on the different faces of those dice. That's good. I knew I was going to need that. More diagrams showing how to do different kinds of actions. More examples. This is the strategy cards. More explanation of other types of dice. Lots and lots of text, though. Wow. Okay. More diagrams. It looks pretty good. But there's a lot of rules here. This is a
30 pages.
30 pages, and it's very few.
Oh, there's a little. It shows you where they go.
Look at that. That is awesome. I'm going to use that over here to get these old guys all back in the right spots. But that is a really well done rule book.
There's more books.
There's more books?
There's more books.
What do you mean there's more books?
There's a scenario book.
Oh, well that's good.
There's a playbook.
Okay. Well, the scenario book is for specific scenarios, so you can play out different particular parts of the wars, which is cool.
Province display, is that just showing you where all the...
I think it's, showing where all the provinces are.
Player aid.
Okay.
There's 2 of them.
Is that the board?
It is.
Well, let me pull this stuff all out of the way so we can unfold the board out there. Let me pull this out of the way. Go ahead. Lay out the board. Whoa!
This is very, very big.
Oh my goodness.
Is it double-sided? It's double-sided too.
All right. Well, let's...
so this is just a close-up of Italy and Sicily. And,
I think that's for... Well,
and a tiny piece of Africa.
Okay, so lay it down. I'm going to pull the camera up a little bit so we can see all of it. There we go. All right, so as you see there, that is one side of the board. Wow, is there a lot of information there.
And
okay,
then,
and that's a very close-up. And the other side is for a much larger conflict. So get that in the middle of the table.
It's the same.
But there's more.
Yeah, there's a little more. You got more of the mainland up here.
But there's also a lot more spaces. Look at Italy.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot more spaces in Italy there. There's a lot going on there. That looks amazing.
Oh, it's also... Is it upside down? No.
No, but it doesn't look the same. If you look at the two sides, there's definitely differences. And then the final thing in here is some punch-out sheets. So here we have some units, and it looks like some different possibly, I'm not sure what these little tokens are. I think most of these look like military units, I think. I'm going to punch out one of these blank ones to see how they punch out.
They're double-sided.
Whoa, very easy. You punched one out by accident over
there.
there.
On the other side is blue.
So it might be just control tokens, possibly? Yeah. Possibly control tokens? But yeah, that is everything that comes in the box for Hannibal and Hamilcar, Rome versus Carthage. And I am now super excited. I really want to try this game. There's a lot here, and it looks really, really cool. What do you think? Are you intimidated? Are you feeling a little intimidated?
It doesn't look like I would enjoy it.
Oh, well, give it a chance. If you don't, well, I know Alex would enjoy this one with me, even if you don't. But you know what? It could be like when we played 1750 Britain versus France. In the beginning, you were all like, oh, I'm not going to like this game. And then you played it, and you loved it.
Yeah.
So I have to give this one a shot and see how it is. I think it looks gorgeous. I love the board, the components. Everything looks really, really top-notch. So that is everything that comes in the box for Hannibal and Hamilcar, Rome versus Carthage. If you enjoyed this unboxing, be sure to give it a like, share it on all forms of social media, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to the Board Game Captain. That's Captain spelled with a K on YouTube. And until next time, game on.